Hey guys, welcome back to Film Discover. Today we'll talk about 7 of the most disgusting moments caught on My Feet Are Killing Me. Let's head into it. Number 7. The bulging frisbee on Paul's foot. For starters, Reed's bulging foot piqued people's interest in My Feet Are Killing Me. However, when he removes his sock, totally exposed, it resembles one of those rubber stoppers found on the front of roller skates. Paul's little kickstand makes it difficult for him to stand, walk, or run. His girlfriend, on the other hand, is almost heartless, walking the dog nearly as soon as she appears on screen. Paul's knees hurt and he appears constipated, since he has to walk on the outside of his foot. I'm more concerned with his splotchy Joe Dirt style facial hair than his girlfriend. Dr. Vincent will have to perform surgery, which appears to be a difficult task. The incision is nearly a third of the width of his foot and leaves a massive gap. It's like putting a size 5 shoe on a size 8 foot when it comes to sewing it back together. Something from a Chris Farley sketch perhaps. Number 6. Robert the nudist with the squinty eyes. Becoming a nudist appears to be similar to being a CrossFitter, a vegan, or a pilot. It's the first thing Robert speaks to Dr. Schaefer about. Two things become abundantly evident as he removes his shoes. To begin, Robert should put on socks to prevent his toenails from scraping against his unclean shoes. This could aid in the spread of the fungus. 2. He'd very definitely be allowed to break the rules by wearing socks with the other nudists. His strategy is plain and straightforward. The huge toenail is taken off with one needle and a little anesthesia. Dr. Schaefer uses a laser to fry the leftover flesh. In his exit interview, Robert references nudism 26 more times. Number 5. Stacy's infected wound. Her right foot has 2 bones growing through it in the middle and extensive bruising from the toes to the heel. The burn appears to be second degree from the time being. It's clear that it's diseased. If it gets wet, it's a complete mess. Hikes with the family are not permitted at his residence. Stacy's foot is operated on by Dr. Vincent, who removes a massive chunk of meat from the bottom. You're second best if you think you have lofty arches. Her foot resembled the inside of a jelly donut at her follow-up checkup, rather than a mishandled Civil War combat wound following a skin graft. Number 4. David's mummified feet. It's unpleasant to take David's socks off. David has never used lotion on his feet. Without a shirt, Dr. Schaefer is disgusted by the toenail fungus. The skin flakes soft like a croissant. His toenails are like those awful crusty short McDonald's french fries you throw away when you're almost full. Because David has hemophilia, crossing the landmine of his feet without drawing blood is impossible. Dr. Schaefer's Crimson Courage symbol is worn on his second toe. Also, don't forget to leave your ideas in the comments. Number 5. Kara's massive toe. Kara must be warned about getting off on the wrong foot every morning. In the strictest sense of the word, her right big toe is large and square, reminding her of mathematics class in high school. It hurts her tremendously, and like 2 glued together nails. At first, I believed I had double vision and had to put the alcohol down. It's most likely though that she stubbed her toe 500 times last week and now needs to reorganize her furnishings after a double shot. The bit where she got overcharged for a pedicure made me chuckle the hardest. To say the least, that's petty. She's annoyed because other people tease her about her toe, but she refuses to wear socks to make things better. She'd never had an x-ray before, but she figured now was the time. Dr. Schaefer demonstrates how an extra toe bone has sprouted from her right big toe. After that, there comes a terrible operation. The sensation begins with the jab of something sharp under her toenail. After that, there was some yanking, tugging, and ripping off half of it, as well as some skin injury, because there appears to be 2 portions to the bone. The extra bones is then removed. It gives you the shivers. Number 2. Morgan's 12 toes. The girl is preoccupied with a lot more than each foot's 6th toe, to be honest. She's over 300 pounds, socially inept, and looks a lot like wrestling promoter Paul Bearer. She's also a paranormal erotic author. Each foot has a little peace symbol on the edge, and the extra toes are actually double pinkies. The amputation was completed with the help of a snip-snip, a bone saw, and a snip-snip. Dr. Schaefer, like the other gorgeous doctor, has finished his work. Number 1. Jake Swartz. Jake first went to see a podiatrist while wearing the most outrageous boots possible, which is ludicrous. Adding 10-foot laces to the mix simply adds to the challenge. Jake, on the other hand, has a rash of callous black-rooted warts on his feet that hinder him from modeling his feet. It's a chore. Dr. Schaefer scrapes them off as quickly as possible, then applies acid and bandages them. Thank you so much for covering the copay. What do you think about these My Feet Are Killing Me moments? Which one was the best one? Let us know in the comment section. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.